Hey everyone, it's John here from Hot Take Hockey, back with another video, and this video is my early NHL free agency prediction video. I want to get one in now and maybe make another one right before free agency. So if you're a new subscriber, welcome. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell, leave your thoughts in the comment section. I just want to rip through some of the UFAs this offseason, and you know I love to have some fun with it, stream on the day, make a lot of content, report on the news. So I just wanted to go through some of the players and predict or just throw out some teams I could see them going to. So yeah, let's talk about it. So Johnny Gaudreau, I could see a scenario where he stays with Calgary. I think he has said he likes Calgary, and I believe him. I think he likes Calgary. But in terms of contract, in terms of what the Flames are willing to give him, I think the Flames should throw everything at him. But in terms of where he could go, I think if Johnny Gaudreau was to leave Calgary, it's somewhere closer to home. It's somewhere where maybe he could get the bag, but also be that still like top option for that team. So I'm looking at the Devils. I'm looking at the Islanders if they can shed some cap. And I would even go as far as a hot take and say the Rangers, but again, I'm not going to go there because the Rangers are going to have a lot of contracts coming up, so it would have to be like them trading pieces as well. The Flyers, I just think the Flyers are in too bad of a situation. I would have said Flyers a year ago for Johnny Gaudreau, but in the situation they are right now, it's hard for me to see. So Devils, again, Johnny Gaudreau next to Jack Hughes would be unreal long-term, or Nico Hischier. So I would say if he leaves the Flames, Devils and Islanders, Rangers may be a hot take, but I think Devils and Islanders could be the team for Johnny Gaudreau. Nazem Kadri. So I think a lot of people have thrown out the joke of like, would he return to Toronto? I think he loves it in Colorado, and if I'm Kadri, I want to stay in Colorado. But again, it's a contract conversation. And the thing growing up was like that Kadri liked Montreal and his dad liked Montreal. So I said, if Kadri wanted to maybe return to Canada and be closer to home, be closer to his family, I mean, Ottawa or Montreal could look at Gaudreau, and it just depends on how close he has the Leafs to his heart. I don't know, but in terms of Montreal and Ottawa, both those teams could use another center potentially, and could both give him the bag maybe. So I just wanted to throw that hot take. Don't be shocked if Gaudreau goes to, say Gaudreau won a cup with Colorado and Colorado just can't pay him. Who knows? Maybe Gaudreau gets the bag, gets paid after his big season. I wouldn't blame him. So I'm just throwing that out there as a hot take early on. I want to wait to see what happens with the Avalanche in the Cup final to see if they win the Cup, and then where their kind of priorities lie, and then maybe I can have more of an accurate prediction on Kadri. But I just wanted to throw that hot take out there. Maybe he returns to Canada, and maybe it's not the Leafs. Who knows? Philip Forsberg. I like the Leafs hot take here. Again, it's a cap conversation, so I've been saying Philip Forsberg to the Leafs for a while. If you trade Nylander and maybe spread things out, then you could go after a guy like Philip Forsberg, but he's going to want to get paid. I think Philip Forsberg is going to want like $9+ million, so that's a lot. Chris Letang, I would say, well, I want to talk about Forsberg a little bit more, but Letang, I think Pittsburgh is still my vibe because I think those guys want to stay in Pittsburgh till they retire. But again, I like the Montreal hot take in terms of Letang's already got his cups. Maybe he goes home. I don't know. It would be interesting. But Letang, Montreal, the hot take of Giroux to Ottawa. I'm not sure if I'm sold on the Giroux to Ottawa. Honestly, my hot take for Giroux would be, say if, this is just straight out hot take, say Kadri does not re-sign with the Avalanche, and say the Avalanche lose in the Cup final, or like a situation where they want to bring a new vet in. That Giroux to the Avalanche rumor, I think there was smoke. Like there was a lot of smoke there, and I think, as we said, when there's smoke, there's sometimes fire. I think Giroux to the Avs, if they could make it work on a cheaper deal. Like if Giroux wanted a cup really badly, go to Colorado or Tampa. There you go, Giroux. So that's my hot take for Giroux. If he, like at his age, if he wants that cup, I could see him going to a team like the Avs or the Lightning. Maybe run it back with the Panthers, but again, the Panthers still can't get past. Again, I'm a Leafs guy, so the Panthers did get past the first round, but got swept, didn't win a game in the second round. So Philip Forsberg, I could see a scenario where Forsberg goes to a team like the Panthers if they lose it on Giroux, but I think Forsberg's going to want to get paid, and I could see Forsberg honestly staying in Nashville. I just want to throw some hot takes for Forsberg because have some fun. So Forsberg, I think he could stay in Nashville. Letang stays in Pittsburgh, but again, that Montreal hot take. Giroux, the Ottawa hot take, but I could see him taking a pay cut and going to a cup contender team. Bergeron, Boston to retire. Burakovsky, this one's interesting. I think Colorado's going to want to keep him, but again, it's one of those situations where salary cap. I don't see them keeping Nichushkin, Burakovsky, and Kadri. So I think only one of those guys stay. If I put my betting odds, it'd be Nichushkin just in terms of the fit, but maybe Nichushkin wants a bigger role. Phil Kessel, I think if he stays in the league, I think he's going to want to stay like around Arizona. So I could see hot take. I could see Kessel going to maybe Vegas for cheap or somewhere out west for cheap. I could see that situation for Phil, honestly. So Arizona or Vegas for Phil, I could see a hot take like that. Andrew Copp, if I'm him, I'm staying with the Rangers. You were playing great hockey with the Jets and then even stepped it up more so with the Rangers. If I'm Andrew Copp, I stay with the Rangers. Same thing with Ryan Strome, but I don't know if the money's going to work, so it's tough for me to predict on Ryan Strome. David Perron, I think you stay with St. Louis. I think, again, you were playing some of your best hockey. So some boring picks here for me just in terms of staying. I think it just makes sense. Vinnie Trojek, this one's a very, very interesting one. And I think for Trojek, again, it's a great fit with Carolina. I think if you could look at a couple of their fits for Trojek, I would look maybe out west. Like if Calgary's moving on from a guy like Monahan, Trojek I think would be a really good fit with the Flames. You have, I would say, your top two centers in Lindholm and Backlund, but Trojek could fit in as a 2-3 guy there and even play some wing if need be. Palat, I think he leaves. I don't know. Honestly, this one's tough for me to predict. But I think just in terms of prediction, I think Palat, the Lightning won't be able to afford him. But Palat's been really good in the playoff run. Klingberg, I'm sticking with my Carolina Hurricanes prediction for Klingberg. I'll do a few more predictions here and then save it for the video closer. But Klingberg, my prediction is still with the Hurricanes. Paul Stastny, I think Winnipeg's the vibe. Nito Niederreiter, that one's tough to predict. Evan Rodriguez, I think he's going to be leaving. I don't know if Pittsburgh can afford him. Evgeny Malkin, Pittsburgh. I would say Pittsburgh, try to bring back Rickard Rakell. Evan Rodriguez, Rakell, bring him back. Max Domi, my hot take could be Toronto. I could see Max Domi going to Toronto. It's just a hot take. And then Evander Kane, if he doesn't take cheaper with Edmonton, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, there's rumors that Evander Kane wants $7 million on a long-term deal. If his deal doesn't stick with San Jose, that's insane. Like, absolutely insane. So past that, guys, I'm not going to make any more predictions until we get closer to free agency. But, I mean, there's other names, underrated names. I think McKayev maybe leaves Toronto. I mean, there's a bunch of other underrated names. Spezza retired. But let me know your predictions in the comments on some of these other names, some of these other depth pieces. But definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, notification bell, leave your thoughts in the comments. As I said, I do really appreciate the support on the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm going to get some more videos out, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Have a good one. Peace out.